So the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to change the background image. So if you just go back to the website template zip file thing that I provided to you, if you click on the img folder, you will see that I have provided a list of, so just a couple of images. So at the moment, the website template is using this background image, but there's also this image that you can use: a computer, oil, and pencil. So let's just play around with some of those. So if you just go into brackets, what you want to do is just click on the CSS link and then go down to full. And then what you want to do then is, so this is the background image that we're currently using. So just delete all that. And what you can do is just replace it with any of the other images. So we have computers. So if you just type in CO, there we go, computer IPEG comes up. So click on that and then do Control S and then go back to your website template. And voila, it's changed. So this isn't the best background image. So you may want to just try something else. So for example, you can try the oil one. So what you then do is just delete this part only and type it, oh yep, there you go. Click on that, Control S, then go back to your browser, and voila, the background has changed. So this image is a lot better. And you can do the same thing with the last one, with the pencil one. So just go back to brackets, replace oil with PE, and there you go, pencil comes up. So do Control S and just view your browser, and there you go. But for obvious reasons, you may not want to use the ones that are provided for you. So I'll just show you some websites that you can use to get some of the images, as well as edit these images for your personal use. If you don't like any of the images provided below, what you can do is just go into the description and look in the section called stock images. So visit any of those three websites and it will give you a lot of different images that you can use for your coming soon website template. So let me just go through them in turn. So the first one in the list is a website called Pixel. So this website provides a lot of free stock images. So if you type in anything like store, you got a lot of free images that you can just click on and download. And it's the same thing with the website Pixabay. It's another great free stock images website. So if you couldn't find the images in Pixel, then you might want to check out Pixabay. It might have it. I can't guarantee that for sure. So there's quite a lot of images that you can also go through. So the thing with Pixabay and Pixel is that they're both free stock images. So it may be limited in the number of images that you can use. But if you really want, you can use a more premium service such as Adobe stock images. And this is not free, by the way. And it's most likely to have more images for you to use. So if you just type in store, for example, you may find what you want, which is, so for example, this one, for example, you might like it. You probably have to buy a license to download it. Or if you're an organization or something, or you need a lot of images, you may want to buy a license. I don't know. It's completely up to you what you want to do. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be using a free stock images website. So let's use Pixel. So free stock images. And I will be typing in, let's type in city. Oh, there's quite a lot of nice ones that we can use. So let's just go for, so for this one, for example. and I will download this one. So free download. So I'll right click and save image as, and then I'll save it in the website template. So if you just go into the website template, the zip file that provided you, just go into images and save it in there. So in this one, I'm going to type in skyscrapers and click on save. And then what I will do is go back into brackets, and then I'll just get rid of this bit and type in sky, and there you go, it comes up. Click on that and do Control S, and then go back to your coming soon website, and there you go, the image has changed. Alright, so let's say that you really like the background image, but you're having a problem with the brightness, and obviously you can't really see the text right here. So one option for you to do is change the background image so that it's a bit darker. Actually, edit it to make it darker. So that's what I meant to say. Edit it to make it darker. So to do that, you can basically use any free image editor and apply a dark, a dark like black color filter. So I would normally use Photoshop to do all this. So I will go into Photoshop Elements. So it's not the full version of it, it's the cheaper version of it. I think you can get it for around £60. So go on photo editors, but feel free to use any of the cheap ones. I mean, even use Instagram if you need to. So anything just to darken the background image, that's cool. Okay, so I'll click on File, Open, and then I'll click on the skyscraper image and click on Open, and then click on Exposure, and then I'll just select any of these. So any of these. So that one is a bit too dark. I think this is good enough. And then click on File, Save As, and I probably just want to replace this one. So click on that one and click on Save. And you ask you, do you want to replace it? Of course I do. Oh yes, and one thing I like about Photoshop is the ability to change the quality of the image. So you can change it up to 12, or you can reduce it all the way down to 1, or to 0, I mean. So the advantage of this is if you select a lower quality, the size of the image reduces drastically, and similarly if you pick on something bigger, the size of the image increases as well. So it goes up to 9.8 megabytes. I would suggest to go as low as possible, so maybe something like a 2. So the reason why I prefer to use a smaller image resolution size is because there are people out there that have a really slow internet connection. So what you want them to do is have the ability to load up your images as quickly as possible. And if you put it up on the highest quality, I mean 9.8 megabyte, I mean that's a massive image. So you probably just exclude a lot of people from using your website properly. So I'll probably just put on 2, and that will just load up so much faster, probably instantly in many cases. Click on OK, and then just go back to your website. So click on the URL and enter, and voila, your background image has been darkened and it looks so much better.